All right, on to some other news that's just coming in. The Narmada Dam's height is going to be raised by 17 meters from 121 meters to 138 meters. The Narmada Bachao Andolan had been protesting against this. Meghdut Sharon is joining us on the phone line from Ahmedabad for a confirmation. Meghdut, get us a confirmation and explain the significance of this move.
The present height of the Narmada Dam stands at 121.92 meters. What is left of the construction of the dam is the spillway piers, the bridge and the gates. This particular demand was being made by the Gujarat government to the central government and to the NCA for a long time
Meghdut,
now.
do hold on. I believe we have Medha Patkar on the phone line with us. Ms. Patkar, how do you react to this development? You'd been opposing the raising of the dam's height. Medha Patkar, if you can hear us, ma'am.
Yes, I can't hear you very clearly, but I just give my reaction. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
This is absolutely unjust and illegal. It is not happening through the democratic process as well. Because the Anandiben Patel yesterday declared that today verbal permission will be given to raise the dam height. And raising the dam height by erection of the 17 meters tall gates will raise the height from 122 to 139 meters. Today, in the submergence area of 122 meters itself, there are more than 2 lakh people. And at the final height, there will be not less than 2.5 lakh people, including Adivasis, farmers, fishermen. There are absolutely densely populated villages and a township called Dharampuri. And the corruption inquiry is on, which proves that thousands of people are yet to get land. They are not rehabilitated. And there is a law and Supreme Court judgment that they cannot be drowned and evicted by watery grave without full-fledged rehabilitation. There is no compliance on the environmental issues, whether it is fisheries, archaeological treasures, or it is catchment area treatment and compensatory afforestation. So the ministries concerned, including Uma Bharti's, Prakash Javadekar and Thawarchand Gehlot's, those are to come together and they have to assess the ground level reality first, and without that they are not taking into cognizance the corruption in Madhya Pradesh worth 1,000 crores. They are not taking into cognizance the Adivasis conditions. People are at the resettlement site without land or with bad land. Those are in hundreds, and these 2.5 lakh people cannot be simply drowned against law.
Medha Patkar, what are you or the Narmada Bachao Andolan now going to do now that this decision has been taken?
He is not anymore the CM of Gujarat. He is the Prime Minister, and he has been claiming, a comprehensive and completely inclusive development. It's just inclusive development. If they don't include the displaced people and drown them without rehabilitation, that will be exclusive development and just growth without justice. So he's behaving as if he is still the Chief Minister of Gujarat, and Anandiben Patel has no business to declare the position at the dam site when the meeting is not yet over. In Delhi, the meeting is still on. My sources, official sources say this. And how can they declare the decision before the meeting concludes? I think this is absolutely shocking, undemocratic and illegal.
All right, Medha Patkar, thanks very much for speaking to CNN IBN. The Narmada Bachao Andolan under Medha Patkar has been opposing this move. Meghdut Sharon is continuing to be with us on the phone line. Meghdut, again, you were taking us through the significance of this move, the raising of the dam's height by as much as 17 meters.
Yes, the full reservoir level of the Narmada Dam is 138.68. So now that clearance has been granted. It depends for the Gujarat government now to set up a spillway pier across the bridge of the wall and the bridge, and apart from that 17-meter gates. That will clearly increase the reservoir, the amount of water that the reservoir will hold. The fact that Medha Patkar was mentioning that 2.5 lakh people would be affected, but clearly Supreme Court has cleared all hurdles. That is the legal hurdles. It is now the NCA that has granted this permission. So the Gujarat government will now take this up In fact, on Monday, when Anandiben Patel met Narendra Modi, one of her main representations was ensuring clearance so that these 17-meter gates can be set up on the Narmada Dam.
Meghdut, what was Medha Patkar was pointing out that the meeting between certain relevant ministers at the centre is still going on. How is it possible that the move has already been approved?
Now, that would have to be checked, but for the moment, we've got an official statement from Anandiben Patel. She's welcoming this decision. In fact, she was at Junagadh taking part in the Praveshotsav, that's the school admission drive by the state government. The state government statement has said that she's left that halfway and she's rushed to the Sardar Sarovar Dam so that she can meet officials there and oversee preparations for the construction of the 17th.
Meghdut, what's the government's argument in favour of raising the height of this dam?
Yes, the Gujarat government has been making these representations to the Narmada Control Authority and to the central government for quite a while now, because the 121.92 meter level had been reached more than a couple of years ago. What was remaining for the remaining work to be done on the Sardar Sarovar Dam is setting up of the 17-meter gates. Now that has been clear.
Meghdut, what are the objections that have been raised by tribals? I believe there was a meeting as well with the district magistrate of Nandurbar, the collector rather of Nandurbar yesterday. What were the objections that were raised?
Yes, main objections are mainly from Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra. These are the catchment areas of the Narmada river. That's where the river in fact originates. Now once the height of the dam is increased by 17 meters, these catchment areas, and that's what Medha Patkar was referring to, these catchment areas, the villages along the catchment areas will be submerged. They will be part of the reservoir. And these concerns have not been addressed yet. That's what she was saying. As far as the Supreme Court is concerned, clearance has been granted for the full reservoir level construction.
All right. Thanks very much, Meghdut Charan, getting us that big news from Gujarat. At the moment, approval given to raise the height of the controversial Sardar Sarovar Dam by 17 meters.